So, I did a 10 by 10 clothing challenge a couple weeks ago, and I failed kind of on my own accord, but I would like to share with you the reasons why I failed. Failed is kind of a strong word. Let's just say that I personally chose to cease and desist the challenge for several reasons. I have come up with the top 5 reasons why I failed my 10 by 10 wardrobe challenge. Now, first, for those of you who are not familiar with what a 10 by 10 wardrobe challenge is, let me tell you that you take 10 pieces of clothing from your existing wardrobe and you implement them into a 10-day period of mix and match outfits with the same 10 pieces of clothing. I allowed myself 4 pairs of shoes and unlimited amount of accessories. That's not quite how you do it. Usually the shoes are incorporated into the 10 pieces of clothing, but because it was my first one, I decided to allow myself 4 pairs of shoes and then 10 articles of clothing. But I only got to day 4. These are the top 5 reasons why I decided to stop the challenge. Number 1, I did not start with my favorite pieces of clothing, which was a big no-no. I chose pieces that I thought I could stylishly combine that would make great photos and be creative and innovative. And it was kind of the wrong reason to pick the 10 items that I chose. I dress for my mood, I dress how I feel, and I would say the first 3 days of outfits, the first day was okay because it was a pair of black shorts with a little white t-shirt, and that was okay. But that's my usual sense of style for like my day in, day out little wardrobe in the summer. And so the next following outfits, the 2 days 2 and 3, were not so accommodating for my lifestyle. So I did not choose the right articles of clothing. Okay, number 2, I really, really, really missed my go-to staple pieces that I already have and that I already love. And I chose not to incorporate those pieces because I felt like they were either 1, too boring, or 2, they wouldn't make great pictures for the challenge on Instagram. Now, is that the reason to pick the 10 pieces for my wardrobe challenge? No. I was more focused on what everybody else would think and how many likes I would get on Instagram versus what I considered a wardrobe capsule of clothing that felt good to me. So, number 2, I was too busy worried about what everybody else was going to think, and therefore I chose pieces and styled outfits that did not fit my lifestyle. Number 3, I grew very, very bored with the idea of challenging myself in the wardrobe. Maybe it's because on a subconscious level I didn't really want to do it. I don't know. But I grew very bored and kind of irritated with the fact that I had to do a challenge, that I thought I had to do it. So that was number 3. Number 4, I am a huge rule follower. So, being a rule follower and having a challenge, it made me cranky every day to come up here and look at the articles of clothing. And I liked some of them, don't get me wrong. Um, but it really made me cranky that I had to follow the rules and I really didn't want to do it. So that kind of made me cranky. Number 5, there is no try, there's only do. So I don't have to try to do a challenge in order to understand that I already do have a staple wardrobe that is my go-to wardrobe. Take, for instance, the cute men's dress shirt that I repurposed and restyled into and refashioned into a skirt. Now, although it was a super cute idea, and although I did enjoy wearing it on my 3 errands that I ran that day, as soon as I got home, I wanted to change out of it because I work from home and I had some writing to do that day on the computer. And I didn't want to sit in a skirt tied at the waist for hours on end at my desk. I didn't want to go sit outside with the dogs in the hot blazing sun in the afternoon to take them for a break in a skirt. And I stayed in the outfit all day, which is what I thought I was supposed to do. And it was like 7 o'clock and I was like, why am I still wearing this damn outfit when it's not fitting in with my lifestyle? So the next day was day 4 and I just was done. I woke up, I tried putting an outfit on, I got really, really cranky, and then I thought, that's it, I'm done. I'm done. I left it all hanging on the rack behind me, and I just quit. I think I skipped one. I change clothes like 2 to 3 times a day because we live out in the country. We have things to do outside. I have things to do inside. When I cook, I don't want to be wearing, like this cute skirt outfit. And I change clothes all the time. So that was one of the reasons why I failed as well. And I have to say that if you're going to do something like that, you have to enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, then why are you doing it in the first place? There are a few things that I learned about myself during the challenge. And for that, I am thankful. Before we go on to those 5 things, I'm going to share with you my candy cocktail. It is, let's see, a little bit of Malibu rum, the black, the really, really, really nice one. And it has, let's see, I can't do champagne, so I did a prickly pear Italian soda with a splash of lime, a splash of cranberry, and then some fruit. And there are strawberries and pineapple and a mandarin orange in the bottom. So cheers. It's my cocktail concoction. Okay, here are a few things I learned about myself doing the 10 by 10 wardrobe challenge that I didn't finish. Number 1, I already can reinvest and find new love for things that are already in my closet without being challenged. Okay? Yeah. I can already do that. All right? Number 2, I tried way too hard to create stylish, cute, photo-worthy outfits that Instagram people would find adorable. Now, that is the wrong reason to do a wardrobe challenge, is to make cute pictures. Okay? I'm just going to lay it out on the line for you, right? right? Number 3, I don't need a challenge to test my creativity because I'm probably the one of the most creative people that I know, sometimes too creative, and I don't need a challenge to test my creativity in the closet. Okay, number 4, I learned that I already have a stable set of go-to articles of clothing in my closet. And when I didn't put them into the challenge, I was very, very hostile with myself. And I woke up every day really, really, really wanting to put on my denim cutoff shorts and a t-shirt and my, Converse low tops. And I couldn't because the challenge said no. Or I said no. Okay, so I already have a staple set of go-to articles of clothing that I love. And number 5, I realized that I already have a very deep-rooted sense of personal style that most people know and can recognize and would be like, oh yeah, that's something Candy would wear. So I already have a very deep, deep sense of style. I didn't need a wardrobe challenge to show me my own style. And I feel like you should only wear things that make you happy. Cuff, you are shaking my camera table. Shaking it. So the outfits that I chose really pushed me out of my comfort zone. And in some instances, being pushed out of your comfort zone is a really great thing. But when it comes to things that you wear, being pushed out of your comfort zone is not okay, because you must feel good in your clothes. You must love your clothes. They must speak of you. And if they don't, then why even get dressed in the first place? I mean, it's not like we can walk around naked, right? We have to get dressed. This brings me to next week's episode, which I will go over 5 steps on how to organize and curate a list of the things and the color palette that you go to in your closet all the time. And we're going to weed out the things that you don't need or want or love. So we're going to organize and categorize our closet, and then we're going to cleanse. I'll give you some ideas on how to cleanse those things out of your closet, and then we're going to learn how to collect the things that only you love. So I'm not saying go out and go shopping and buy only 5 black turtlenecks, but it'll be like on your BOLO list, on your be on the lookout list, when you do go shopping. And we're going to talk about only shopping, of course, secondhand. Until then, you guys go out and spy something thrifty. Bye. Have a great week. I hope y'all have enjoyed this week's episode of I Spy Something Thrifty. Remember to like and subscribe down below so that other thrifty, like-minded folks can find the YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram under the same title, I Spy Something Thrifty. Let's get thrifty, y'all. Let's get thrifty. Let's get thrifty. Cup wants to get thrifty. Cup, you want to get thrifty. Let's get thrifty, y'all. Y'all go out and spy something thrifty. Have a great week. Bye.